Hey, look, I got all dressed up for you guys today, so you should be very, very excited by this, right? Hopefully you can hear this and we're off to the good start. Um, anyhow, I'm going to get something up early to start the year and make sure you know what was going on. Thoughts about how to succeed because you're coming off the holidays. Most places it's ugly winter, so this is a perfect term to be here, right? You can just dig in, work like heck. This will be great. Um, don't fall behind. That's my number one piece of advice. We got 7 weeks, right? If you fall behind, you're never going to catch up, and everything's there. So there's no reason why you can't get ahead of these things. Even like this week, the expectations video, you can go do that now. You know this stuff; it's off the top of your head, right? Project selection, you got to work on. I'll come back to all these differential advantage, but just time manage great. Look ahead to your group week. Make sure you're making connections. Make sure you've got a plan because it does take a little bit of work to figure out what your topic's going to be, what your samples are going to be, how you're going to frame it. And, I think you guys are in groups of 4 or 5. So many hands make light work. Someone can find the sample, someone can do the questions, someone can do the posting, someone can moderate it, but get a plan, get it out of the way. Probably most of all, figure out what you're going to do for the final because somebody's going to email me and say, well, I'm not in healthcare. I don't know what to do. This is a healthcare marketing course. So we've got to have a topic which tries to market a healthcare service. And I think I talk about this in the All About the Final, but don't think you can reimagine. Someone last term tried to reimagine how to market Wegovy. Really? I think they're doing a pretty good job. Look at the pharmacy you work at and how to get more prescriptions. Look at the clinic you work in or want to work in, figure out how to get more patients. Look at the maternity ward at the local hospital and say, how would I get more babies in there? Think about a problem that marketing can solve. And the problems that marketing can solve is helping connect a potential user with a service, right? We can't we can't make quality better. We can communicate we have good quality. We can't make operations better, but we can market that we have short wait times or that we can see you today. Marketing can help people become interested and aware of a product or service so they use it. So really think about that. The project selection thing is so important because once it's out of the way, well, first of all, you're ready for the live session next week where we can answer questions, talk about it. The whole course, except for this week's work, builds on how to build the final. So once you have it, everything's building, you're not going back. It's all redundant. It's pretty good stuff. It's just the most important decision you're going to make because you're going to live with it for the next 7 weeks. So work on that. Be ready for the live class. In the live class, I'll go through the syllabus. I'll go through some ideas, and I will ask those of you that can make it, and I hope it is all of you because it is there to help you succeed, answer your questions about successes, failures, concerns you have about your topic. Let your classmates hear about your topic. I don't share samples because samples keep you from being creative, right? I've given you outlines. I've given you a rubric that's got everything in there, but you need to apply that in your own way. If I give you a sample, then you're going to make slide 1 look like the same slide 1. Slide 2 like the same slide 2. Not going to work. But getting ready early is great to go. So why do we do this anyhow? Why do healthcare organizations market? Because believe it or not, this is competitive. We need, originally there was this thought that the customer didn't understand, the potential patient, the community didn't understand what a hospital medical group, any number of companies could offer. But that concept goes long before the advent of the internet and experiential reviews and any number of things. And we don't need to do that anymore. What we can do in marketing is help someone navigate, right? They need something. They're going to Google it. They're going to find us. We're going to help them figure it out. We can help them understand why us, not somebody else, because, this is competitive. A patient picks the other guy instead of you. They got the revenue. They got the lifetime customer. And, we got to drive revenue in order to pay the bills and pay ourselves, assuming we're working in the organizations we're at. And so like a lot of what I do is help physician leaders understand how we advance services, a new procedure, a new site, a new provider, and how we connect people to it, be it other health systems, be it the public, be it patients we have, patients we don't have, be it we communicate directly, indirectly, all over the place, always with the idea, we're here, this is why you should use this, give us a try, and then turn it over to the operators, right? So that's why we're doing this. And this week in your project selection, you'll think about that. In your what you expect out of this course video, I suppose a lot of you will say, well, I don't know much about marketing. Unfortunately, in a grad class, we can't spend a lot of time diving into the particulars, like the 101 stuff. Go read Ogilvy on Advertising, great book, not for this course. So what we try to do is we try to put it to work, right? Because in an MBA, or MHA, you're trying to be experiential. And so the first experiential thing you're going to do is this week, we're on differential advantage in the 4 Ps. And I let you do this outside of healthcare because I think it's important. These are the most important grounding principles, right? What makes my product different than yours, and how you communicate that. And to do that, often we have to look into our own lives, into something we really love and why we love it, and how it's communicated. So in the differential advantage in 4 Ps, you're going to find something. If I did mine may be on Volvos. My wife and I both drive one. Why? Because we've had good service experiments, because they've lasted forever. That's the differential advantage goes on and on. And the 4 Ps, I can talk about how they try to communicate to me, although right now they seem to be kind of transfixed on sending me $15 coupons for service, which is almost doesn't seem very effective, right? They want me to come in and spend a lot of money, and here's $15 to do that. Gas probably cost me that much to drive over there, but you get the idea. You'll spend some time looking at anything in your life that you love, why you love it, so what they did that's different. Differential advantage sometimes is in the eye of the beholder. You may love Chick-fil-A, I may not. Okay, tell me why, right? You may love Reebok, I may love Asics. You may love Android phones, I love Apple. No, just kidding, nobody loves an Android. But I'll get somebody will do something about their Apple products. Anyhow, do that, get it in. Always read the rubrics, because the rubrics are going to tell you the things that must be in there, right? I'm looking for you to do things like tell me what the concept is and apply it. Just check. I really, my goal here is for you guys to all have A's and to have learned something and to say, wow, I knew nothing, and now I know how marketing impacts me in my real world. I know what it can do for my organization, and I might just be dangerous in helping my organization go forward. So that's my thoughts for the week. Stay warm out there, because if I haven't seen where everyone's from yet, but if any of you are spread across the Northeast, it's cold as heck. Let's go have a great term, and let me know how I can help. Talk soon if I remember how to turn this off.